Hey there friendly call signs, this is Scott from Plays with Soldiers, and in this video we're going to review Mint Mechs in collaboration with Galen's Games and the UK Board Game Review Circle. In Mint Mechs you will move around the map, collecting resources and dice, placing them onto your mech, and firing weapons and systems to destroy your opponent.
On their turn, players take one or two actions. This could be to move or collect resources. As they move around the map, they will collect dice, which are then placed on their mech. On placement, that will either activate a system or a weapon. Players will need fuel to move, but also armour to absorb attacks. Actions generate heat, which needs to be cooled or the mech takes damage. Players are working up to achieving a sequence, which is activating a run of dice, like so, which will produce numerous effects and then return the dice to the board, ready to be used again. This has the highest production of the games that I've played in this bundle. There are numerous dice and also some snazzy little perspex pieces showing the mechs and some of the counters that you need. The cards as well have got some great art pieces on them, almost like a darker anime or Gundam style, which looks really cool. And the way in which the tableau is set up really evokes this heads up or HUD feel. There is a lot to this game, but there is no rulebook in the tin, and I was signposted to a YouTube video as a how to play. Now this game is quite complex to learn, and if I'm being honest, the video wasn't the best. I don't believe that a clear enough rulebook can be produced for this game in the size of the other tin's rulebooks. But if the publisher is planning to go forwards with a video rulebook, it needs to have a significant overhaul and increase in production quality. There is also a lot of iconography on these cards, but it is quite intuitive, so that's not really a problem. The HUD is the thing that really encapsulates the theme of this game. It's actually bigger than the map you're playing on, but having a mech in front of you and activating systems, etc. is just really evocative. There are 2 different maps to play over. There are 3 different mechs to suit different playstyles, and the multiple uses of the upgrade cards means there's a lot of replayability here, but there is also complexity. Now, because of this complexity, players may get a little analysis paralysis, and therefore generate a bit of downtime between plays, but limits on certain resources such as fuel can really help limit this, as players can't hoard resources for later on.
What did I like about Mint Mechs? I liked the HUD and the feel. I've always liked big mechs, things like Battle Mech, Battletech, the Mech Warrior computer game. Big mechs, they just get me. I also really liked picking the dice off, putting them onto the mech to activate the various different things, and then running the sequence to put the dice back onto the board to be used again. Work on points, unfortunately, has got to be the video. It is poor and hopefully it will be improved in the future. So don't forget to like, save, share, follow, subscribe, forward, all the rest of the social media shenanigans. And most importantly, stay friendly.